How to retire before 50. So you want to retire at the age of 50 or before it. Who wouldn't want to? Early retirement is consuming a larger and larger portion of the American psyche. If the financial independence, retire early FIRE movement is any indication. FIRE practitioners aren't waiting until they're 65 to retire. Instead, they're retiring early by achieving financial independence, when your money makes enough money that you don't need to work, decades before the conventional wisdom says they should. Here are some necessary steps to financial independence that will allow you to retire at the age of 50 or before. So without delay, let's start the video and watch it to the last if you really want to know what steps should be taken to make yourself financially stable. Start with how much you'll spend. FIRE retirees save with a goal-oriented mindset. They begin with how much money they need to retire rather than a specific age, such as 65. Calculate how much you'll spend in retirement to determine how much you'll need to retire at 50. Your current spending can be a good starting point. Take your current spending and deduct the costs of working, such as transportation and lunches out, says Billy Caterly, a vice president of investments and branch manager at Dean Witter Reynolds before retiring at the age of 38. Try to be as specific and detailed as possible. As you'll see, your future is at stake. Plan for the cost of healthcare. Include a line item for healthcare in your early retirement budget. If you retire at 50, you will have 15 years before becoming eligible for Medicare. While some employers provide retiree coverage, it is becoming increasingly rare, according to Aaron Brand, the wealth strategist at PNC Wealth Management. Even if your employer offers retiree health insurance, chances are it will be significantly more expensive than the rate you pay while working. According to Brand, you should also have a plan in place for long-term care coverage, such as home nursing care or staying in a skilled nursing facility. Unexpected expenses, such as long-term care, can bankrupt unprepared retirees. Calculate how much you need. Your target withdrawal rate is the second factor in determining how much you need to retire at 50. Retirees can typically withdraw 4%, adjusted for inflation, per year for the next 30 years, without depleting their portfolio. Given the current increase in life expectancy, someone retiring at the age of 50 may need to plan for a little more than 30 years. To compensate, many FIRE early retirees use a withdrawal rate of 2% or 3%. Divide your anticipated annual retirement expenses by your target withdrawal rate. For example, if your annual expenses are $50,000 and your withdrawal rate is 2%, you may need $2.5 million to retire at the age of 50. Save like your retirement depends on it. It's time to get serious about your savings rate once you've determined how much you need to save to retire early. Contribute as much as possible to any retirement plans to which you have access, such as workplace plans, individual retirement accounts, and health savings accounts. Sign up for auto increases if you aren't already at the maximum, according to Brand. While the traditional savings rate of 10% to 15% is a good starting point for a traditional retirement, someone with the ambitious goal of retiring at 50 needs to look higher, she says. Depending on how much you've already saved, this could mean saving up to 50% of your salary. Keep your expenses low. Spending less is the only way to save more money. Pay attention to your lifestyle and do everything in your power to live well below your means, Brand advises. You may need to make some difficult decisions that will allow you to save today so that you can live a more comfortable retirement lifestyle. Choose one streaming service or rely on the library or friends' logins for free entertainment instead of that premium cable package. The Brand recommends keeping a close eye on your cell phone bill, which she sees as taking up an increasing portion of her clients' budgets. Be smart about taxes. When it comes to costs, taxes are the enemy of early retirees. The more you can protect your savings from taxes, the more they can grow. The Brand recommends itemizing deductions if it makes sense for you. In addition to taking advantage of any retirement savings, you can also reduce taxes by being strategic about how you access your retirement investments. Caterley, for example, chose capital gains for the sale of investments for income rather than dividends because capital gains are taxed at a lower rate. Increase your income. Cost cutting is an important part of retiring early. but it will only get you so far towards your retirement savings goal. Finally, the amount you can save is limited by your income. Early retirees understand the significance of increasing their income if they want to retire by the age of 50. Having a small hobby or business on the side can be beneficial in providing extra income, both before and after retirement, says Darrow Kirkpatrick, who retired from engineering at the age of 50 and has since founded the Can I Retire Yet blog. It can also serve as an important retirement project. Invest for growth. Investing is critical to achieving financial independence. Your savings must be invested in order to generate the returns required to replace your paycheck. This is referred to by Catterley as creating the money machine, in which your portfolio grows faster than the rate of inflation and your spending. Kirkpatrick identifies 3 investment strategies used by FIRE strategists: low-cost index funds, the simplest, dividend investing, and rental real estate, the quickest path if done right. Early retirees require 3 types of investments. The brand recommends cash or cash equivalents, income-producing investments such as bonds, and long-term growth investments such as stocks. She advises early retirees to be quite invested in growth-focused investments because time is on their side. Stay out of debt. Debt not only reduces your net worth, but also requires monthly payments. And if you want to retire at 50, you'll need as few of those as possible. Better yet, the goal should be to be completely debt-free. Debt not only increases the cost of living in retirement, but also reduces the amount of income available for savings between now and then. If you own or plan to own a home, being debt-free should include your loan. Your early retirement plan should include a sub-plan for paying off your mortgage by the time you retire. Stay informed of legal changes. One of the most difficult aspects of future planning is the fact that what is today may not be the same tomorrow. The Secure Act, which took effect in January 2020, is an excellent example. The Act allows retirees to postpone minimum required distributions until the age of 72 and to contribute to individual retirement accounts, or IRAs, at any age as long as they have earned income. Both of these are favorable developments for early retirees. Less favorable is the elimination of the stretch IRA, which allowed non-spousal beneficiaries to withdraw from an inherited IRA gradually over their lifetime. Non-spousal beneficiaries must now liquidate inherited IRAs or 401(k)s within 10 years. As you can see, if you truly want to retire at 50, you'll need to devise a multi-pronged strategy. It's primarily about saving a lot of money and investing it wisely, but there are a variety of factors that will make that task more manageable.